What's going on, Beaches? Welcome back to some thirst-quenching goodness. It's your boy, Papa Swole, and we got Tess Hornaday writing shoddy. What's going on, baby girl? How you doing? You ready for it? You ready for some fire? You ready for some fire? I know you are. Be nice. We haven't even started yet. So if you're brand new to the channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button. You can also catch the podcast live here on the channel every single day. And of course, on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, anywhere you like to bang your ear holes, make sure you go and you subscribe to old Papa Swolio and the Daily Swole live stream. So subscribe, you got to ask Papa Swolio here too, all that cool stuff, but make sure you drop a comment down below and let me know your thoughts. Like the video if you like it and all that good stuff. So a new word. I'm Bill Shakespeare, just fucking new words left and right. This that we talk about today. We are talking more about loving yourself and fat positivity, before and afters. You remember I've done some content recently about being a white supremacist. If you are, if you post before and after transformations, I've done Extra Thirsty. I've done an NOC on the Swole Enormous channel. Anyway, let's check out these posts about, well, you'll see. Let's put 5 on the motherfucking clock and get into the nitty gritty, shall we? You ready, baby girl? You ready? Yeah. Oh, you are feisty today. You are riled. You are riled up. You are out of your lane. You are out of line. Out of line. Okay, so we got this post from Sherry Ivy on Instagram, and her location is loving yourself. Isn't that sweet? So she's obese, you can tell from the picture, and that's not judging, that's just observing. I am not a, quote, before, and I will not spend my life chasing an impossible after. All right. You are not a before. Well, I think if we're working to improve ourselves, we should always be befores. Isn't that the point? Isn't that the point, is that we're always a before? We're always a work in progress, the journey, improving ourselves, whether it's working on our yoga, our meditation, our breath work, it's working on our fitness, our nutrition, our relationships. Isn't it always, you're always a before? Now is the first day of the rest of your life kind of thing. You should always be a before. Always be a before. Why does this have to conflict with loving yourself? Why can't you love yourself to improve? Why can't you love yourself and invest in your body? Why is it always, no, I love myself, so I'm not going to do jack shit? God, I fucking hate this victim bullshit. Let's read the caption. Let's read the caption so we can tear it apart. Fat bodies do not exist to be a before. Not all fat people dream of losing weight and being thin. That's fine. You don't have to dream about it. It's objectively not going to serve you later in life when you have diabetes. You can be fat and beautiful, subjective. Fat and sexy, subjective. Fat and happy exactly the way you are, subjective. And that's where most of this body positivity shit is going towards, is making you happy exactly the way you are so you don't have to put an effort to change. That's what it is. It's giving you an excuse to not change. You do not need to spend your life chasing weight loss because, my love, you have so much more to give to your world than your hidden thinness. Hidden thinness? You mean health? You have so much more to give to the world? Not for many years, because you're going to be fucking sick in a hospital bed. The weight loss industry is worth over $200 billion globally. Can you imagine how much the healthcare system fucking drains from our economy? Ask yourself that. If the weight loss industry was a country, it would be ranked 50th in terms of GDP. That's bigger than New Zealand, Greece, and Qatar, and bigger than 139 blah, blah, blah. There is an industry the size of a country that is trying to get you to feel enough insecurity and hatred for your body that you spend your life and your money trying to change it. Well, let's not talk about the bullshit aesthetics. Let's talk about actual health. These people are confusing. Oh, people are being mean to me. Culture wants me to be thin. How about health? Your body wants you to be thin too. And thinner. You don't have to be a fucking stick. You don't have to be anorexic. You don't have to be shredded to the bone with abs, but you shouldn't be obese. And it doesn't just target fat people. It targets every single one of us. So now you're completely destroying your argument. Now you're just generalizing to everyone as if, like, how are you supposed to argue this? It targets every single one of us. This is how these groups and these movements insulate themselves from any kind of criticism, because it targets every single one. Then how can you fucking make an argument against it? It targets all of us. So if you're arguing against it, you're against all of us. All of who? Leading to a diet culture. All of who? It targets every single one of us. Who? Like everyone? Bullshit. It targets every single one of us, leading to a diet culture that means we are no longer in tune with our bodies, wants, and needs, and more preoccupied with how our bodies look instead of how they feel. I'm here to tell you that you can release yourself from this nonsense. I promise if you do, you'll be far happier and fatter than you will ever be if you finally changed enough to become that after. I call bullshit, and I call literally this is what people lean on when they're trying to make an excuse to stay fat. This is more bullshit to encourage people to not make change, to not look for any kind of improvement in their life, to not do anything, just accept and be average. Accept and just float through life. That's what this says to me. That's what this says. This says accept where I'm at, not change, and everyone needs to change how they talk. The entire culture has to change. The bad people have to change because they're against all of us. This affects all of us. Doesn't affect me. Doesn't affect me. I'm not trying to be over here preaching fucking everyone needs to have abs or deltoids or calves or something like that, you know, or big fucking glutes. I'm not encouraging that. I'm pushing 7 pillars. There's a lot more to it than just aesthetics. That's a bonus. That's an outcome. And it will fucking happen. You're not going to be morbidly obese if you're taking care of your fucking body. You're not. It's impossible. You're not going to be morbidly obese if you're taking care of your fucking health. If you're doing all this shit properly, you're not going to have these fucking problems. So you can either subscribe to this nonsense and complain and, you know, woe is me, play the victim, and then have everyone bend over and take in the ass because you said so, or you can step the fuck up and do something about it and stop being a little beesh. How about that? How about that? How's that for your GDP? GDP of these fucking nuts. How do you like that? Not the popular thing to say, but it's the fucking truth. I'm not afraid to say it. It doesn't target me. Diet culture doesn't target me. You have to live in your own bubble. You have to step outside that fucking nonsense. What do you think, Tess? You're fat. What do you think? Don't you fucking dare talk to me like that. Look at you. You can see your freaking rolls from the front. Look at that. I can see you. I can see your rolls. Yeah, okay, tons of fun. Anyway, fam, what are your thoughts? Do you think that you can be fat and beautiful? Do you think you can be fat and sexy? Fat and happy exactly the way you are? Again, I'm not saying you can't. That's subjective. You can think a sunset is beautiful. You can hate sunsets. It's so subjective. It's not an argument. It's a fucking feeling. It's not true. You can be fat and beautiful to some people. I don't think you can be fat. I don't think fat is beautiful. I do not. Okay? I do not think it's beautiful. I think it is literally just a picture of demise. I think it's a picture of disease. It outlines disease. That's what I think. I'm not attracted to it at all. I don't think it's fat. I don't think it's beautiful. I don't think it's sexy. Fat and happy, sure. I mean, I think everyone should work hard to be happier and to find peace with themselves. But you find that by putting in work. You find that by putting in the discipline and the effort to improve your body. If you're eating healthier, exercising, meditating, doing all those fucking things, you are going to feel better and you're going to lose weight. That's going to be a side effect of taking the proper foundational approaches to your wellness. What are your thoughts? Drop it down below. I'm out of time. Tessie, yeah, enough of your nonsense. Enough. We're done. Enough. Drop a comment down below. Subscribe for more thirst-quenching goodness every single day, and I'll see you next time for some more ET.
I just want to win on the low. Ask me where I've been, I said don't know. You making demands, I said whoa. She wanna be friends, I said no. Hey, yeah, whoa. My soul is stuck between dark and the light. It's like playing some musical chairs. They kicked me out, so I started a life, made a bag that was bigger than theirs. I win and I lose and I win and